Alright, of Ash and Steel, welcome to this video. Welcome to a first on this channel. I don't usually typically play these type of games. The last one I played was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 a little while ago. But I'm ready for this one. I actually thoroughly enjoyed what I played of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It was never really my type of game. Like the closest I had played before that was RuneScape. So, just to give you a little bit of an idea. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. So I'm gonna set the game up with the settings. We'll make it nice and beautiful. This game this game has released, I think, yesterday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I was kindly given two keys actually by the devs, so thank you very much to them. I will be unbiased, however, in my judging of the game. You know, as I highlight my background in more, racing and sim racing and simulation and trains, etc. So I think it's going to be interesting and I'm ready for it. So yeah, let me get the settings sorted and we'll get cracking on. Okay, so as you can see, 4K, everything maxed out, maxing the FPS at 60, no DLSS, no FSR. Let's see how the game does in performance as well as just the game itself, I guess. Right, let's start a new game. So we've got three options here. Story, where enemies are much weaker than your character. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue barely affect your character. Your character cannot be seriously wounded. Story mode is for you if you're interested in the stories of Greyshaft and his people, but find classic mode a little too challenging. Enemies are significantly weaker in this mode, and the survival aspect plays a minimal role. Okay, see now I'm a very much story driven person when it comes to games, whether it be story mode or a career mode. And so instantly I want to do that, but I don't want to be necessarily challenged. However, I also don't want the game to baby me too much, right? So let's see what classics got. Enemy strength is as originally designed. So, that's a bit of me. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue have negative effects on our character, as you would expect. Enemies can seriously wound your character. Classic mode immerses you fully in the world of Greyshaft. Enemies are ferocious, and your character can barely stand on his own 2 feet. You'll need to keep a close eye on your vitals because you won't want to find yourself in the middle of the forest at night, hungry, tired, and with no hope of salvation. Okay, and then we've got Greyshaft, which is, I guess, as they described it down here, is like classic mode with extra heat. This mode is perfect for you if you're an experienced RPG player and are always looking for a challenge in the games you play. This is basically like a hard mode. Death lurks around every corner, and ignoring your vitals can be fatal. But you'll be rewarded for your courage with extra experience. Oh, they're going to win me over with that one. So enemy strength and your character's strength are as originally designed. I actually didn't even notice. I didn't say anything about the character here. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill your character. Additional rewards for this difficulty level. So I'm not gonna lie, just because they mentioned that the character strength are as originally designed, I'm gonna go for that one. I wouldn't necessarily go for the most difficult version of a game or the most difficult mode. I like to go as normal and as like not average, but basically as intended, right? Whereas usually in games, the hard mode would be a little bit extra compared to what the devs originally intended. So just because the Greyshaft mode is as close to as the devs intended as possible, that is going to be the one I'm going to choose. Let's hope I don't regret it, although I'm not going to lie, I low-key feel like I will instantly, instantly
For
regret it.
centuries,
So let's see.
the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler.
Right, so so after about what felt like, well, what forget what felt like, what could have genuinely been about 10 minutes of doing nothing but watching basically a movie play, we finally get to do something. and it's a close the text box. So let's hope I can actually play after reading this. So interaction. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Greyshaft, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. E suffering. Right. Not sure what we're suffering from. Is it too much booze? Which realistically it probably is. Or some sort of influenza. I have no idea.
Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Alright, so after some more watching, we can finally get moving. And the mouse moves very quickly. Right, let's just turn down my DPI a little bit. Right, so we've got a quest, I think. We've got ZXCV at the bottom. I guess that's if I've got anything in our pouch, if we have a pouch, or our pockets, or whatever it may be. If I press I is usually something in any game. Right, so we've got our stats over here, our vitals. You can obviously change our armor, our weapons. Okay, so journal. Here's our main quest, the hardships of seafaring. Serdar, who always seems to be in a merry mood, told me where to find Emmett. That's the physician. That's the physician's name. Let's hope old Emmett is ready to save me from this seasickness. Okay. R, don't crack. Oh, don't track. That's a T, right. Right, so that is the current quest that we're tracking. Now, I only know where to go because we've been directed this way in the cutscene. But there's not really like a map of any sorts. We have a compass. Now, is it a matter of picking up a map somewhere and then the map will be displayed? Is it if I press M? Nope, M doesn't do anything. No problem.
This is nothing.
Right. This is the rower. This is a seaman.
Calm yourself, man! I can't calm myself. That's for sure.
Who's this? Squids. Got an interesting name. I'll be very honest, I'm actually not too mad at there being no map. I think it makes things a little bit more immersive. I know KCD2 offers a mode with no map. Now, I was very worried to give that a go, I'll be very honest with you. I don't remember the physician's name. Oh, Emmett. Right, that's the one. Hello, mate.
What do you need? Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. How's it going?
I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. Sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
I'm tempted to do the first one.
Just wait a second and I'll show you.
You're a wise-ass boy, but here's what we'll do. I want to make these poor men a tincture. I already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you your liquor.
Alright, so we've been given a key. And we are now searching for Emmett's chest. Where did he say it is? I've got no idea. Surely these mushrooms are useful for something, right? Apparently not. Okay, so where exactly are we going then? Journal. The physician turned out to be an uncommon bastard. Right, I would love to... I mean, I would love to actually kind of see what's going on, but I can't. There is a map here beside the skills option, but can't press it at the moment. So yeah, I assume we do find a map at some point and then make use of that. Problem is, I don't remember what he said about his... oh, hello. Got a bit of a camera mode. I don't remember what he said about the... about where his chest actually is. Like, we know we need to get brandy from his chest, but where is the chest? Well, I could press tab actually, fetch the brandy. Can climb up the ladder here. Is he gonna have a chest hidden up here somewhere? I mean, especially if it's got brandy in it. I mean, I'm sure brandy's quite valuable in these times. So we do have a jumping mechanic, alright. I was thinking we could climb that. Apparently not though. Nice. Would have been nice to have a tutorial for just general movement, like jumping and climbing and stuff like that. Right, we found an armor reinforcing kit. Not too shabby, I guess. But nothing else. Not what we were hoping to find. So let's make our way back down. And then I guess just sort of circle the area until we come across this chest. I don't really have any guidance on where this chest actually is. So we'll keep walking around. We'll keep going around. There's some huge like cockroaches or termites or something or another. I can't like attack at the moment. I'm trying to click, but I can't attack. They seem fairly harmless. Oh, I gained experience for stepping on them. You know what? I'm actually quite impressed at that. It was very simple and very basic, right? But like if we're talking immersion, realistically, something like that, you will walk over and it will die. But in all the other RPGs, you can walk over something as small as this, whether it's trying to attack you or not. And as long as it's killable, you could only kill it with your hands or with a weapon or with magic. But I've never seen an RPG where you can literally just walk over something and kill it. But in reality, that's exactly what would happen. So, yeah, shout. I like that little bit of detail, man. I like that little bit of detail.
Hey,
who's this fella?
Stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just going for a walk.
For a walk.
You can go for a walk later. No one leaves, that's orders.
No one leaves. Am I a prisoner or something?
I get the orders, I follow the orders. Back where you came from.
Alrighty, fair enough. Good to know that we can't go any further than that. That means we've got a relatively small area to search for this chest in. I'm going to pick up this frying pan. I'm going to pick up this water as well. Never know when it will come in handy. I do gain experience for stepping on these, whatever they are. So, yeah, that's something, I guess. They're not dying in vain. So where is this? Where can this chest be? I do see a little path here as well. This looks like a little bit too clean of a setup here. Where could we possibly go beyond here? Why would we need to come up here? There's definitely something here. I do like that he's holding the tree. That's quite cool. I'm not sure what to do past this point though. It seems like a beautiful sort of like path. Like clearly something's up here, right? Let me see if I can go beyond the bush. I don't think so, but we'll give it a crack. There's definitely a reason why there's those boxes leading, you know, where they are. Alright, apparently there is nowhere to go. Never mind. I wonder what...
A sorry sight.
Okay, I was wondering what sort of depth those sort of conversations would be at. I don't know whether he's saying I'm a sorry sight, or whether the place and the state of us right now is a sorry sight. It could really be either. Right, can I go up here? We do... Okay, I was going to say we do seem to be making some progress until we went. I'm worried I'm going to glitch myself at some point. I need to be careful with these rocks. These sort of games and like rocks don't go well together. I also noticed there's a stamina bar under my health bar, which is no longer at 110. I don't know if it was ever at 110 with us being somewhat ill. And I think it would have been a nice touch as well while we're walking around for a character to be sort of spewing every now and again. I mean, after all, he is, you know, queasy, and that is sort of the current quest.
Looks grim.
Would be nice to just have that added bit of immersion. Right. Is the chest here somewhere? Seemingly not. Can we pick up this booze? Seemingly not. Right, let's go around here. Oh, here it is. This has to be it, surely,
Yes!
right? Okay.
3 bottles of brandy. Should I
Take
take
four.
physician all of them, or...?
Who's this fellow?
Oh, what?
Not much to say, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. I'd rather that than just endless yapping, you know?
Feckin' filthy creatures! What do you want?
What are you talking about?
What's it to you? Leave me alone.
All right. It's just that the knights are on a secret mission, and here you are shouting loudly enough to be heard on the other islands.
Hey, shouting, am I? We unloaded some of the provisions from the ship, and had barely put them on the ground when these pests spawned them.
What pests?
Those blight-blasted bugs. Feckin' insects. If they tear through all our food, I'll be flogged for certain.
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp on them, or...
No, I already tried that. The quartermaster walloped me good for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's about you squash them all for me? Give them a good thrumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
What do you need weapons for? Squash those bastards underfoot. Just rid me of this plague, for 7's sake.
Okay, we've been given a new a new quest, which I assume is just to kill all the bugs on the island, unless there's like a swarm of them or something hidden over here. Right, I can't punch or hit or anything. I assume left mouse button would be the button for that. Can I pick up that shell? That looks pick-upable. Apparently not. Right, so we've got the brandy anyway. I'm just really having an explore. It's probably worth talking to as many people as possible. Yeah, I feel like you never really know who will have quests for you and whatnot.
Do you have them?
Yep, I've got the brandy.
I should hand over all 3 realistically, shouldn't
3
we?
bottles of brandy on the house.
You're not much of a joker. All right, cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
Shall I say we feel better? Like, realistically, my guy hasn't been showing any signs of nausea. So yeah, I feel better. Let's go. Oh wait, we've got that 10 health to gain back, don't we? Let me do the first one. Hopefully that will top up our health.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air. Should
Well, he made that
kick
pretty
in
quickly.
Thanks.
Right. Before we return to Cedar, let me change quest real quick and see if I can do the other one. Where's my list? There we go. Journal. Right, so I've got 2 main quests, funnily enough. I find it funny that this is a main quest. A one-legged sailor, I didn't even notice he only had 1 leg, you know. A one-legged sailor complained of insects that were threatening the sacks of provisions. He prayed to the old gods that I might rid him of these mercenaries. You know what? Go on then, let's track it before we go and speak to Sardar. How many more have we got? It would be nice if they were marked, you know, on a map of some sort. But considering I've squashed 2 and I haven't really seen many others, I hope that they will spawn. Because if there was only 2 of them and I've killed those 2, then we're in a bit of a pickle, aren't we, really? Where I might have actually hard-locked the quest. Jesus Christ, mate. See, the funny thing is, we've now had the concoction to drink, and now he's throwing up. It's a bit late for that, really. Ah, here's one. Is that the last one? That really was. It really was the last one. How I didn't spot that before, I have no clue. Let's see what the one-legged sailor has for us.
The bugs are dealt with.
Oh, lad, made us 7 hear your words, else another plague may come. In any case, thank you. Perhaps now I can get some rest.
Alright, lovely jubbly, our first completed quest. And hopefully, soon to be our second over here.
That was quite a performance, Tristan. Are you all right?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air?
Well, yeah.
Must have given you an emetic. He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better now, right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an Order Knight, so answer truthfully.
I'd help you fight them off. I'd try and stay out of the way. I'd take care of the wounded. I'll try and fight them. Yeah, help you fight them
Help
off.
you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter.
Oh, here we
just
are. We're basically
grab
choosing
something
attributes
heavy
here.
and
This is a
start
nice
hitting.
way of doing it.
One
I like
help
this.
you. You were ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
Got to lead them astray, isn't it? I played a fool. Nah, I mean, I played a fool. I mean, it depends how, really, isn't it? Because you could play the fool and actually, if you're smart, get away with it. Or you could play the fool and actually be a fool and just get killed anyway. See, and I want to say I'd play along, but lead them astray. But if I choose this option, am I basically saying that I would just lead them to, you know, to the rest of the camp? I don't know. I don't know exactly what this would, what effect this would have. Like, you know what? Technically, I'd be buying some time with it,
Try
with
and
the
buy
night.
some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option. I'd just be killed. But you never know.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Alrighty. Nice, autosave. I know it's a very basic feature in 2025, but it's nice to see. The navigator was... Oh, here we are.
Cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the Ordermen call you.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Roa. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your knight's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right again, and the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all.
Water, please. We already have water, don't we? Let me see. I have to get going. Or wait, would that cancel like a potential quest? I don't think so. We have some water on us. That's a seaman. Where's the navigator at? Who are you? Squid, right.
We'll be eating grass.
Where is the navigator?
I've been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
You again?
Have you ever been to Greyshaft before?
Aye, and my wife's from here. I came here to ask for her hand.
How'd that go?
I can barely remember. I'd barely taken my first step on the island when I had a cup of rye thrust into my hand, and the toasts started. The liquor kept flowing on the way to the village, too. And when they brought the mead out at supper, my memory starts to get hazy. The next thing I remember, I'm on the ship, watching the island get smaller in the distance, with my wife's arms around me.
Wow. Sounds like a courtship to be envied.
Good convo.
Hello. Do you know where...
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, cartographer.
Well, maybe a little rougher than you. Are you hiding here to smoke?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, Squid. Share with us, Squid. And I only have enough Rutmane for a few more.
Right, let's get to know Squid a little bit. Why Squid?
Squid?
Stinger nose. Where does anyone get their nicknames? Squids don't smoke, I don't think.
Okay.
What's Rutmane?
What titan did you fall off of? It's what we smoke on Greyshaft. We were the first, and we taught the whole kingdom the habit.
We? Are you from Greyshaft?
This morning I was.
Why didn't you stock up on Rutmane before we left the starter?
Think you're so clever, do ya? Haven't heard that it's banned from a starter to basalt, then?
No, I didn't know that. Why is it banned?
That's enough, asker of questions. Let me smoke on my native shore in peace.
Does anyone have something to smoke in here?
Well, I think I saw the Order physician had some tobacco. Haven't asked him about it yet.
Wait, I was thinking Rutmane is like the tobacco equivalent. He looks like a bit of a sim from here, the green emerald on top of him.
Cartographer, it's about time.
Yeah? What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had your fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps, too.
Right, if we don't change course, we're going to hit a counter current. You have a spot to the north of here, more waves than usual. I've got no idea what he's talking about, by the way. I don't know whether I'm meant to be seeing a map right now, or whether there was meant to be like some sort of background information that I don't have. You know what? We can walk.
We can walk? What? Why risk the ship again? Just send another squad of men into the city after the night. They can get more supplies for us.
What are you... What in the... You know what? Get out of here, cartographer.
What do you mean, get out?
I mean what I said. Go chat with your captain. Or go spew your guts. Or scratch your arse. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you out of my sight. All you're doing is getting in the way. I told them I don't need no damn cartographer. They're like children, I swear.
I mean, it was a bit of like hard banter, you know. It was different from all the other options. Why not? Right, who's Gellert then? Gellert is one name I have not seen yet, I don't think. Right.
What?
Hey.
What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you.
Aye.
The Order's navigator, right?
Not exactly. I'm a cartographer.
Aren't those the same thing?
Yeah, let's offer him. Let's offer him an apple.
Want an apple?
Sure. Thank you, navigator. Don't take it personally, all that stuff about cleaning up after you.
Don't worry, I won't. Have you been to Greyshaft before?
Just once. My pa brought me here when I was very young. We lived in a village. I remember there was a huge fish skeleton there. I also remember going fishing with some local folk. 2 men on the older side. I think their names were Vive and Nalev. But yes, not a care in the world.
How's your work going here?
I've been working my arse off. Who do you think's been cleaning up after you this whole time? By the 7, have some shame.
Yeah. Sorry. I had no idea that would happen.
It's fine. It must be tough being a seasick navigator.
Cartographer. That's what I said. Not easy being a deck boy.
It sure isn't. Everyone thinks I'm just some stupid kid. Bring this, hold that, clean up here, move that thing there. I am strong, you know.
I can board a ship alone anytime. Nobody believes me. Everyone only laughs when I say that.
You could try and prove your worth somehow.
How exactly? Beat someone up? The skipper'd give me a whipping and lock me up in the latrine to lick it clean for a month. Hey, can you help me out?
With the latrine licking.
Not that. Help me prove my worth. Let's fight.
Are you serious?
Don't shit yourself too early, Navigator. It won't hurt. We'll just fling some sticks around for show. And that's it. Give me a hand, pretty please. Do you really want me to spend my whole life as a lubber here?
Fine. Where are those sticks?
Don't you have any? Well, you've already agreed to help, so you might as well go find them.
He's basically just traps me. He's legit just traps me, and I still haven't found Gellert. They wouldn't be up here, would they? Is this Gellert? He was in here before. Where's he come from?
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the Navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. Not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the Church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft?
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sailed to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reached its shores safely. The crew will replenish the stores of fresh water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely, and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Mior. I was still very young. I'd managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fop spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care. Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait. Now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep. Do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
Damn, that hurt.
Right, so we've got a minor wound apparently. This is just complete chaos. And I guess for the suspense, I'm going to leave it there. I've been playing for about an hour now. I feel like 60% of that has been cutscenes, but you know, it's all good. We'll save the game as well. Not a fan of the lag that takes place while saving the game, but I would much rather a functional save than none at all. Right, I'm going to leave it there. You've had a taste of the game. I have. I'm actually willing to play it a bit more. I'm intrigued. I definitely am intrigued. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. If you do want to see some more, please do let me know by commenting, by liking, and I'll be more than happy to provide some more gameplay. If not, then also let me know that so that I don't put this on the channel again. But yeah, like I said, personally, I've been enjoying it. Thank you very much again to the devs for the keys. Much appreciated. And hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth. Until next time, peace out.